What's up, guys? Brian back from the PT channel here to talk about some news of The Walking Dead Season 7. Here comes the King, Ezekiel casting. What we got here is Walking Dead episode 703, casting auditions, whatever, for, it says Augustus, but it's African American 40s, eccentric, charismatic, kind leader, blah, blah, blah. Sounds like Ezekiel. Now, The Walking Dead has a thing to do with they love to put out fake names for parts. So when will we see Ezekiel? Season 7 looks to be 703 is when the part looks to start. So they're putting out the parts now to get out the casting calls and see who can come out and do everything there too. Now, so that would be pretty awesome if we see Ezekiel in the third episode. They do 703 is Season 7, Episode 3. So Ezekiel, for those who don't know, spoilers ahead if you haven't really seen it on there too, is awesome. He has a pet tiger named Shiva. He is leader of the kingdom, and that's where Carol and Morgan are going, and we should see them too. So I don't know if we'll see Carol and Morgan first with the kingdom or whatever, but Ezekiel is an awesome character, and it's going to change the fray. Now, who will play Ezekiel? Who knows to say? Some people think Dave Fennoy, the guy who did the voice of Lee in the Telltale Games version, to play Ezekiel. He looks the part. He could be a good part. He could do some acting already, voice acting at least. So the first appearance of Ezekiel is issue 108. Seems to be around episode 703, evidently. So that's going to be where we're at in the comic book world. Now, people say they change things in the comic. Well, they do. They expedite things. They move it around. They quick. So that's when, I don't know if we'll just see Ezekiel or we'll see Ezekiel and Shiva. Now you're like, who's Shiva? Shiva is a tiger. If you don't know who she is, she's an awesome part of there too, of the Walking Dead universe, and they might hold it back a little bit. I don't know. The casting was just for Ezekiel, so, but to me, it's all about Shiva, how they're going to do that, if they're going to do it right, how they're going to do CGI, they're going to have mix a real tiger with CGI and everything too. I think they can do it pretty well. They can throw the parts in there. They can put the right budget behind it because they have to do it right. So, who's going to see Ezekiel first? Is it going to be Carol and Morgan? Is it going to be Jesus and Rick or whatever? Because Jesus takes Rick over to meet the kingdom. So that's probably how Rick gets introduced. But Carol and Morgan will already be there. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but I would think it's going to be Carol and Morgan just because they're going to be there already. The way Season 6 ended, the Kingdom Riders took Carol back with them, where they made it sound that way. You didn't see him leaving, but to get help, and that's how they kind of ended it with too. So I am excited for the Kingdom Riders to show that and to really have the hatred against Negan, because that's going to be a big part. I could see it being around for a while, so it'd be kind of cool. Like I said, that's the way it ended. Morgan talking to the Kingdom Rider right there. So I'm excited for it. How about you? So if you can fit the part, let's try out for the part too on there too. 703, contact The Walking Dead and all that, whatever. But ultimately, thank you for watching the PT channel. We are very excited for Ezekiel. The big question is, when will we see him? Looks to be the third episode of the 7th season. What do you think? Are you excited for Season 7? I think Season 7 could be the best if it's done right. It's got to make up for that crappy finale going forward. So post your comments below, and thank you guys for the support.